And if your biological father is as deadbeat as most of you all claim he is, then a man that is willing to take on the role of stepdaddy should not only be welcomed, but revered and pedestalized as a blessing from God. I can feel this video is about to take a turn into female selection accountability.
Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of E-Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. If this is your first time on E-Rants, I want to let you know I'm just a random guy who likes to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way you'll always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms, because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. I'm gonna let you guys also know that Mofo, man, we're changing up the logo, son. So even though this shirt looks like this, but we're not making these joints anymore. It's a new Mofo joints. I've ordered mine. They're gonna come in. You guys gonna see them. They look sexy, but the link is in the description. You guys gonna see the new ones. It's beautiful. It's sexy and stuff. You feel me? But we got another reaction video, son. Also be doing streams from time to time. Three times a week, or maybe more, depending how much you guys. But let's not waste no more time, man. We got a reaction video, man. All right, you guys already seen the thumbnail. You seen the title, so let's get into this. This video was brought to you by Laker Boy / Robbie TV, man. I appreciate you, man. He sent me the email. He sent me an email a little while ago, man. It took some time to get through it. Like I said, it's some people sending some stuff. It's a lot of videos to go through on stuff, right? But yeah, he sent this to me, and this is pretty much a continuation of Moses Prophet or something like that. I forgot his name and stuff like that. But I did a part 1 of his video, right? But I never was able to get to the part 2. But trust me, this guy Robbie TV made sure I got the clip, and hey, let's just get into it, all right?
All right, you back? The hell you got in your cup? Oh. What's that? Is that lemon? All right, what was I? Oh yeah, I remember. Telling a man that your children come first is a power move in which the undertone is you have no power here. If a space is not allotted for him inside of your home, which he will become the king of that castle, he will simply abandon that territory to reign with or without a woman. Men do not occupy environments in which they cannot carve out a portion of their own. For you ladies that have multiple children, is it a common practice in your home to tell one of those children that they are the favorite? Answer that to yourself. I don't give a shit, and neither do the men. If you don't do it to them, don't do it to us. It is not loving to ask a man to choose between two things that he loves. Hell, half of y'all out here still asking who gets the front seat, you or his mother. A man that is not your children's biological father.
Wait, who gets the front seat though, for real? No, for real. That's a serious question. Who gets the front seat, right? Because I don't know, I feel like my mom should get the front seat, right? But then my wife, I also hear stories that now this is your wife, so she's supposed to be the next person you start a new family and stuff, right? But then I also wonder, like, how do I know that she won't cheat on me with a Galapagos turtle or something like that? Why Galapagos turtle? Why is that what popped in my head? Why can't he just, like, she just cheat on me with her neighbor? Galapagos. Why Galapagos turtle? Why specifically Galapagos turtles? Let's continue the video.
That is not your children's biological father is still a man that can love your children. And if your biological father is as deadbeat as most of you all claim he is, then a man that is willing to take on the role of stepdaddy should not only be welcomed, but revered and pedestalized as a blessing from God. I can feel this video is about to take a turn into female selection accountability. Kevin?
Hold on, so I'm sorry I gotta stop this video again. Facts. If I'm jumping into a joint, son, that this child is not mine, bro, I'm coming in with a woman that has children, a child or children who could possibly be in a part of the street coalition. I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure. You're a baby mama, so at this point, I don't know. Were you having city girl activities and all of a sudden now you had the baby and now you're trying to look for the next simp to come in there to replace the deadbeat that you got impregnated by? How do I know, right? How old is your child? When did the city girls come out? 2019, 2018? I'm not sure. How old is your child? Is your child between the ages of 3 to 4 years old? That fits around the timeline of city girl activities, right? This is when the city girls were all big and hot on the prowl. They're still out now, and they're still causing havoc out there in the streets, right? But I'm trying to understand, is that what happened, bro? Like, hey, listen, gentlemen, if you guys see any girls, son, and their kid is between the ages of, I don't know, newborn to freaking 3 or 4, she may have been associated with the city girls, man. Which also means that she has deep ties to the street coalition. She's a part of the street militia. Possibly. 9 times out of 10. 9.8 times out of 10. I don't know why I didn't do 9.9. I should just 9.8. I'm going to give them the 0.02% chance. 0.02? 0.02% chance. But yeah, most likely. They're part of the streets. Streetwalkers. Let's continue.
Female selection accountability. Kevin Samuel says you only get a man that is at the level of your baby daddy or less. I slightly disagree with this. I would assert that a woman can land a man that is higher in caliber, in character than her baby daddy. The only caveat here is you're going to have to treat him 10 times better than you did your baby daddy. And you already set the bar pretty high because as men see it, the highest regard any woman can give us is children. So it can be done, but this will take exponentially more work than you thought it would. You cannot just sit around and act as though you don't want to be a traditional wife. It won't happen that way. All that shit you said you wouldn't do for your baby daddy if he didn't put a ring on it, which is probably the reason he left, is likely all of the shit that you're going to have to do in order to keep a stepdaddy around. Footnote, unless
you heard that, right? You heard that. If I come after that, son, I got to be treated as a king, son. I don't care. I have to be treated as... This guy's speaking so much facts. I'm holding back tears. I have to be treated as a king. All right, all the stuff you didn't want to do for the baby daddy, yes, you have to do it to me, son. That's right. You got to lick my elbow meat. I don't care. How do you want me to lick it? Did you do it for your baby daddy? No, I never did it. That's why I want you to do it. All right? Elbow meat. I want you to lick it. I don't care. And you better like it. I'm going to even do the whole thing. I'm going to stretch my arm out, let the elbow meat get all soft and wrinkly and stuff, right? So you can really get in there. Man, take a few nibbles at it, everything. I don't care. I want you to do that. You do that for me, all right? Anytime you see me, but think of it like this: when you're sucking on my elbow meat, son, think about me taking your children out to Six Flags or Disney World and all that stuff, right? Is it not worth it at that point, right? Is it not worth it at that point? I ask you that, ladies. Just sucking a little elbow meat, all right? I swear, man, I make it so easy for women, I swear. I want you to understand that doesn't make me a simp, all right? Because I said I make it easy for women. I'm just saying, I just never had my elbow meat licked on. I don't know what that does. I don't know if it's going to make some type of tingling feeling inside and stuff or what, but I'm willing to see what happens. This video's gotten weird. Let's just continue.
Footnote, unless you want what they call a beta provider or a man that is a pushover. That's a poor short-term solution because even that man, after a while, will wake up to the reality that he should be treated as nothing less than a king in the house that he is providing and protecting. He will also be a poor example for the children that you are trying to raise, as your sons will look at his docile nature as something that needs to be challenged, and your daughters will look at his docile nature as something that needs to be manipulated. In most cases, it could be argued that this is how many domestic violence situations happen between adults and children inside of a household. This man needs to have the authority to set boundaries inside of his household, including bedtimes, and his authority needs not to be challenged. You need to understand that your role is to back his righteous authority and that you all are to appear to be a united coalition of a mother and pseudo-father inside of the household to your children. Your children need to understand that you will deliver punishment to that ass if they should so happen to disobey his righteous authority. You will appear to be his opposition if you appear to be anything other than on his side when he makes a judgment. Telling a man that your children come first is to tell a man that you want him to opt out voluntarily of the very role that you are actually attracted to him for. Stop telling men that you are vetting to be stepfathers that your children come first. If they do, you will play mommy and stepdaddy for the rest of your life. Baby mama and stepdaddy bars.
Facts on facts on facts on facts. What do y'all need me to say? He said it all right there. He broke it down so intricately. The video was only about 3 minutes long, son? He went in there deep, attacking what needs to be attacked. And I appreciate that, man, because listen, like I said before in the part 1 video, man, like, listen, we're not saying you don't have to take care of your children. We're not saying that your kid is not important. They shouldn't be, looked after and stuff like that. Your children are there for you, right? But when you say that that the child comes before the man, right? The man that's jumping in there, What position do you put the man? Do you put the man at dead last? Right? Do you put him as least importance? This is the guy that's bringing value to your relationship, especially if he's coming in there with no kids, especially if he has no kids. He has no kids. You have one child, two child, by God knows who else, bro. And let's say even more, let's say that the dude that you had the baby with is not taking care of the kids, or he's barely in the life of the child and all that stuff. And I'm coming in here doing all the stuff, picking up a lot of the slack. I'm assisting you. I'm bringing more value to you than you are bringing to me. So please explain to me, why should these children come first? Yes, they deserve your love and care. But when you say that, it puts a weird type of position out there, right? See how he came out and even said, like, listen, when you do that type of stuff, you make the kids start looking at the stepfather as a joke, right? See, you look at the boys will automatically, I mean, I've heard this many times, bro. Even growing up, it's like, yeah, my stepdaddy even tried to do something to me, I'm whooping his ass. Like, this was in middle school. I'm hearing this in middle school, talking about, like, yeah, my stepdaddy tried to do something. Like, they really to go square up on the stepdaddy, son. They don't respect the stepdad. Why? Because the mom is not letting the stepdad do anything. No type of discipline. It's like, no, you can't touch my child. Blah, blah, blah. That's not your child and all that stuff, right? Not saying that you have to beat the child, but just disciplining in general. Like, you've heard many times with joints saying, like, yo, don't discipline my child, son. I'm be the one disciplining. You gonna do anything to my child. Like, and then the child hears that. And then when the child hears that, she's always gonna be like, look, you're not my dad. You can't do nothing to me, Slim. You can't touch me, cuz. And he start pulling his pants up and start making his face like, you can't touch me, cuz. You feel me? And that gets you real upset, right? Because you already know you can uppercut this girl. Uppercut this girl. Damn, that sounded bad. You know what I meant? I would say boy. I meant to say boy. You can uppercut the boy. You know what I'm saying? Into a new dimension, bro. To the shadow realm. You feel me? You feel me, son? Just knocking this clean out. Knocking him. Did I say her? This is getting weird. Then when it comes to the daughter, son, the daughter is just looking at it like, yo, this guy's a clown, son. I can do anything. That's why sometimes you can even hear a story that the girl can make him say like, oh yeah, he did this to me. And then she might be lying, right? She might be lying, but people won't take the benefit of the doubt. They're going to listen to the girl, right? Just hold her straight. She's a girl. Why would she have to lie about this about an adult, right? It happens. Please believe it happens. I don't know how often it happens, but it definitely does happen. Some manipulative things start going out here, man. She started telling her mom, oh, this. Oh, he did this. And now the dude's put in a bad position, right? But if he's able to discipline the children from the get-go, right? Like dropping down the iron fist, right? That sounds like I'm talking about just beating and all that stuff, right? Hey, F it, man. They should be able to hit the... No, should they? I don't know. Some of these kids deserve a good, just to get stole just one time, son. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just let them know that you still an adult. You feel me? You feel me? I'm not talking about you got like, hey, get up. Like, hey, let him get up. Let it go. He think he tough. Pop, 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 pop. I ain't talking about off no stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it comes down to it. All right, this is getting weird, honestly. But let's be real though, man. This is gonna go over a lot of people's heads, right? They're gonna look at it too deep, and they're gonna say, "Oh, you're saying not to take care of the child." You already know what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be a lot of dudes who's gonna come in with the white knight, with the super simp, take off. Hey, listen here, don't be saying that about single mothers. Single mothers are great. They're the backbone of our. Shut the hell up, son. Please stop. Please stop. You already know there's going to be those super simps that's going to jump in there and say that stuff. And there's going to be the baby moms that's going to be out there. Same thing. Say like, hey, listen, well, I guess I'm just going to be single. Yeah, I guess you will be. You've been single this whole time, man. You making it seem like you just choosing to be single. You want a man. Let's stop playing this game, son. I hate when we playing this game. You want to do, son. I don't know if you're trying to do some reverse psychology. You're trying to be doing this reverse psychology like, oh, I don't need no man. I don't want nothing, no man. If I got to do that to get a man, I guess I'm just going to stay single. Blase, blase. But deep down, son, they crying on the inside, man. They praying to God like, damn, I wish I can find a guy. Oh, they watching shows. I'm like, damn, these relationships are so good, right? They're gonna be the same girls talking about like, oh, they seen the relationships on the joint and be like, oh man, yeah, they look good now, but imagine all the stress they going through. Or they look at situations that the dude might have cheated or other stuff like that. And be like, see, that's why I'm not in a relationship. Shut the hell up, son. Nobody want to be in a relationship with you. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You're miserable, all right, and that's fine. It's fine that you're miserable, man. There's going to have to be joints that's going to be out here being miserable. It's just the circle of life, right? And I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. People have to reap the consequences of decisions that they make, right? It is what it is. And that's why I love it. I love it. The market always is right. In a sense, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. Yeah. But that's all I gotta say on this, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way you'll be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure. Those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time. Gotta buy the merch. Mofo. Men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me. Description box below. That's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings. Ugly mofos. And I'm out.